I forgot to change the name the right way. Never mind, we'll fix that on the way as we go. Okay, let's go in here. Rise of Kingdoms. Let's go do this. Share the link, copy it real quickly, and let's see, everything in here should be good to go, I believe. Let's see. Okay. Okay, is everything up and running? Yep, it seems like everything is okay-ish. Hello everyone. And welcome into my after KVK stream, I guess, or rather yet after Kingsland, because the KVK is long from being over. Like, nobody knows what's gonna happen. So far things are going good. Scoots is in the house. Hello Scoots. What up, brother? As I was saying, so far things are going well, but let's not be too happy too fast, as we say in Albanian. Let's just wait it out and hope that everything ends as it should. So quick update. Of course, I'm gonna also make like a video about this. Almost like, well, after I finish the stream, I'm actually gonna make a quick video about the situation, but short story, like the short version of the story, is that so far we have won Kingsland. We are also like gonna get the golden coin, most likely, and I feel like that's definitely really good news. Now, again, anything can happen. I realize might betray us for one reason. The enemy might found like a second wind type of strength. So it's not like everything not certain yet, not until the countdown actually hits 0, but I would say like so far the Kingsland is going just fine. I'm gonna show you everything like in a second. Just trying our best to actually take care of my daily bastions. Of course, just because we won Kingsland doesn't mean that the game is over. So we actually have control of the Kingsland right now. We have a deal that the water camp, I don't know why, for some goddamn reason, the markers won't show. Let me see. Alliances. Okay, yeah, we are good now. As I was saying, we have like we have an agreement that water is gonna take the Kingsland first, and after the water gets the Kingsland first and get the rewards, then we are gonna take it right after them. So that is basically what we are waiting for. But yes, we did so far win Kingsland. We have kicked the enemy out. Now I'm loving this new view from the new update from Rise of Kingdoms. Now you can basically see the whole map and just realize what it is that's going on. As you can see right now, like basically we are like the guys in pink right here, also like here, like the enemy is the zone right here. Now we have pushed all the way from here, and here we have taken control of all the level 8 passes, so we actually have expelled the enemy from the Kingsland so far. We have also pushed them back a little bit. As you can see, like we are pushing towards the towards their what's it called, towards their altars. Like we want to get their buffs, and why not? It's gonna give us like an extra 20% AP, an extra 20% health, and everything like that, which is gonna be really beneficial for us. And most likely it's gonna mean basically game over for it's mostly gonna mean like game over for this Kingsland. So unless there's like a 3v1, I would say, situation where for some reason the water camp, meaning our allies, are not happy and they just kind of like betray us, I don't know what it is, I feel like we already got this Kingsland in our hand, in our pocket. And from what I heard, we are also gonna get the great ziggurat at the end, meaning that we are gonna get the coin. So that's actually really good news. I'm hoping that everything is going to be stable until the end of this KVK. But yeah, that's like the situation right now. Of course, the KVK is like far from being over. The KVK is so far like far from being over. we also got to pay attention. We need to make sure. Personally, I'm in between healing my units and not healing them yet. There's a reason as to why I'm keeping my units in here unhealed, which basically is soon-ish. I feel like I'm just gonna like get some of my troops killed in order to get those really nice speed ups, because I have like way much more troops than I need to. If you go in here and see my troops right now, well, of course I have like about 400k infantry, which is kind of like wounded, but I have like about 500k worth of cavalry and 500k worth of archers. Now I was thinking of killing some of those. Why would I kill some of those? Well, the way Rise of Kingdoms works is that if your troops die and you are not online, you basically will get a huge amount of speed ups for those. So I'm thinking to myself, why not just sacrifice my troops, some of my troops, and just get those really amazing speed ups, which are going to help me to push even further in the zenith of power now. So, and during the off time, I'm just gonna like train new troops. I'm gonna keep like the of course I'm gonna keep like the old level of power, because I don't want to grow too much over 30. Like I'm looking to be next KVK no more than 37-38 million power in total. So I'm looking to keep that low level down, because I don't want to like push too hard on the on the power, because the more power you have, of course, the more kill points you have to gain in KVK, and the more I would say like the weight of your well, as a member, you basically weight a lot more in the KVK batch marking. So of course you will have to kill a lot more troops. Now at the moment I only have one march, so I'm thinking about why not just actually make this even more optimal. So I will try and be almost the same level of troops next KVK as I was this KVK. Like this KVK, it worked out great. I even needed to kill like at least 400k more troops, and I wasn't able to. So now I'm just going to use them in basically like an AFK type of situation. Hello Duality, welcome to the stream, brother. What? Yes, that's basically what I'm thinking of doing, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna make sure that everything is cool and peachy. Like first, I'm gonna basically do this on my last day of KVK. I'm not gonna be doing that before that, because just in case we have like a second war, I want to have those troops in case like we need them for war. So, but the last day of KVK, this is basically what I'm thinking about doing, and I feel like it's gonna serve my account really hugely. I transfer kingdoms and got into a third best alliance. Okay. Did you transfer kingdoms on the same account? I mean, the third best alliance, it's still not optimal, if I might say so. Like you gotta be at least in the second, and at least in the second. Like normally, like in most of the kingdoms who have only one alliance, usually like you always are in the first rank alliance. Almost always, but still I feel like that's improvement, man. But you gotta actually understand that you have to be like in the normally, like the idea is to be in the second rank alliance if there's only one alliance, and most kingdoms usually have only one main alliance, and the rest of the alliances are just there to basically take farms. Well, second alliance wants 10 million power. Is it like a farm alliance though, or is it like a main alliance? So this is like my question. Like if it's like a main alliance, the second alliance that you are gonna go in, okay, maybe it makes sense, even though again I feel like that's kind of like slow progress. It's progress, but it's still slow. But if the second main alliance it's like a farm one, then it's not really gonna get you much. Yeah, but they are all connected, and the third one is the most territory out of all of them. Okay, so territory is not an issue. The whole idea as to why you want to get into like the first main alliance, okay, like the territory is like basically like 10% of the reasoning. The other part of as to why you want to get into like the main alliance is basically because if you go in here, you go to shop, you go to like the gifts. All the main alliances usually do a lot of forts, so you will get this stuff almost daily, at least once a day, at least. And this one gives you like a lot of you will get rewards even from this too, even when they buy stuff. Like look at this, I'm getting silver, I'm getting VIP points, I'm getting speed ups, I'm getting gems, all of this. Like this is why you need to get to the first rank alliance. But you also get the daily chest. The daily chest has about 18 hours of speed ups and a lot of other stuff, which honestly are very useful to your account. So this is why you try to go to the main alliance. It's not the territory per se. Like as long as you're like in zone 2, I would say that it's not really important. to be like in zone 3. Like zone 3, of course, it has its benefits, it's a lot better, but even in zone 2 you can basically make it work. We have a wheel of fortune. Yeah, we actually have a wheel of fortune. We actually do have a wheel of fortune, but I'm not gonna be investing into that right now. I don't need, like, honestly, I don't even have like equipments for that commander. I don't have the golden statues, I don't have a lot of stuff, so right now it's not the right moment for me to actually invest in her. I might like unlock her like maybe a little bit later. Of course, I'm doing the free spins. If I unlock her by pure luck, why would I not do that? But normally I'm not looking to waste gems in order to unlock Sheyong right now, because she's really not that needed in my account. The second best lines is farm, so I can't join it. My lines is good compared to my last one in the other kingdom. I mean, it's progress, man, but it's still like really slow progress. I don't know. I still believe the idea that you should just make a new account, but I don't know. If you just want to wait it out, why not? I need AGF. What is AGF, man? By the way, she does sake and healing, by the way. Yeah, I'm aware of the status, but like I said, right now I don't exactly have the items for her, or the gems to even unlock her, or yeah, or the golden statues to waste, because right now I'm looking towards actually building my my Hua and Joanne, which is really important. So yeah, right now I'm just looking to just stay at my goal, and whenever I got some like free resources or free golden heads and also materials in order to craft some really good items, I can definitely like unlock her. But until then, it's actually useless for me to just like unlock her and just have her in my inventory, because I'll never gonna use it like that. So it's not that she's not good, she's actually really good. It's kind of like at the step or at the point of my account where I'm at right now, it's not exactly necessary for me to get her right now. I can't do anything with her even if I get her. She's going for chaining as a secondary to command to ZL. Wasn't like Sheyong like who was going for the chaining? I thought it was like the guy, not the girl who was going for the account chaining. Wait a minute, am I missing something right now? I'm pretty sure that it was this guy right here who was actually for the chain, and this guy would actually really want. Shoyoung I would actually really want it, but of course this one is free for all, so I'm not gonna compete. I'm not gonna waste my resources on that. I'm just waiting for next MGE. Well, where I will probably like guess a spot from Scutes to get it. And hopefully, if I'm lucky enough, next KVK I'm gonna be having like 3 full AoE commanders. Even though I do need a front line for my third barb chaining commander. I don't know who he's gonna be. Maybe it's gonna be Charles Martel or something like that, because I already have him unlocked on the. Because I already have him like unlocked into like the museum, I believe. So he's already really good. Infantry attack and infantry health plus 10%. Of course, he doesn't have healing, which it's a problem. Wait, Charles Martel does have healing, doesn't? He does have healing from what I remember. Let me just double check on him. I don't remember completely, but I feel like I'm just talking. Wait a minute. Oh, he doesn't have healing, sadly enough. Okay, let's go in here. Let's do it like this. No, Charles Martel doesn't have healing, but he's tanky enough, so we can actually make it work with him. Can we be lucky? Not really. Martel has healing on defense tree? Ah, okay. Well, I guess we'll check them out. We'll see what you can do. But I feel like, yeah, Martel can be really viable on that. So he can be my third commander when it comes to playing the role of the tank in my AoE. So next KVK that I will do, I will actually have like 3 full AoE marches, which is going to be really good compared to this time, because this time I only had 1. Like, I actually had only 1 full AoE commander, being Zhuge Liao, and then of course we got the second one, we got Heracles. But before that, man, it was hell on earth. So our account is actually going really well when it comes to the amount of like steps that we are taking. And I feel like in like a year this is gonna be like a really good and viable account to be played. So far I'm still struggling a little bit, but I'm trying to make it work. Also, going for MG isn't a waste of resources. You can just kill barbs on the second stage and get hella points. Yeah, but right now it's a free-for-all MG, so the problem is that everyone is going to compete, everyone is going to kill, everyone is going to do that. So it's just, I'm not going to compete for something that it's not a certain win when I can just do that next time, you feel me? Because why would I waste an excessive amount of resources if, of course, I can just get it like in another way where I will waste less resources and make it certain. So why not just go for basically like the best case scenario when I actually have the option to do that? Of course, that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna like chain barbs and everything. Just because the KVK like Kingsland is finished doesn't mean that the KVK is finished. We know damn well, like right now, my next my current goal as to what I'm doing is that okay, my current goal is to what I'm doing right now is that I'm trying to basically, first of all, I'm trying to upgrade as much of my tech as possible, because we want to get those want to be getting those coins in order to use on our KVK shop. We want to be getting those coins right now. We want to get as much of them as we can, and doing research is the way you get them. And the other way that I also want to have, I'm also trying to do, is that I'm trying to basically waste as many crystals as I can this KVK. The more crystals you waste, the more chests you get for next KVK. Like, all of you guys know that. If I go in here, where is it? Like, come on, just show them to me already. There should be somewhere in here. Yeah, so basically, like, if I spend like 40,000 crystals, 40 million crystals, I'm gonna be getting like an extra 300k for next KVK. If I do 50 million, I'm gonna do like an extra 300k. So all of this matters because it's basically gonna decide just how fast or how strong I can actually go for next KVK. Because if I can like pre-prep for next KVK, it's gonna be a lot better than if I only have like only 200k. Like, I only had 200k crystals, well, 300k crystals this KVK. So I'm trying to get those 1.2 million at least, or 1.5 million next KVK, so I can just push up all my I can just basically boost everything up and actually have like a really strong start. The stronger the start, the better it's gonna be for your next KVK. So that's what we are trying to do right now. Every Euro Alliance has max technologies, right? Yes they do. He got haircuts from Legendary Tavern, yes, and I wasted a good damn amount of gems for them. I ain't gonna lie, like, I wasted a huge amount of gems for him. So where do you go from here, man? They actually divide quite a bit. We'll go from this side, I guess. Whoa, how did you get haircuts? That must be impressive. Oh, yeah, he's actually really good. Yeah, he does his job, I guess. As long as he has like a good frontline commander. At the moment, I believe he's attached to my Richard, because in here should be my Zhuge Liang. Wait, no, actually no, he is on my CPO. Yeah, he's actually on my CPO right now. Yeah, he's actually viable. Like, he's a pretty good AoE commander. But I need one more. Like, I need at least one more. Like, I can definitely sustain 3 marches next KVK, and it's gonna make everything faster, better. Because this KVK, I was wasting about 2 or 3 hours a day trying to stay on my computer, trying to like trying to chain and everything. So it wasn't really optimal for me. You cannot just stay every single day 3 or 4 days chaining just to basically waste 1,500 AP points. It's not enough. It's not enough. Like, even if I chain, like, I'm basically like crazy slow at gaining ranks in here. My kingdom won't be in KVK for a long time. Why is that? Wait, what? Why wouldn't your kingdom be in KVK for a long time? Like, I know why you won't be in the KVK, because of course you don't have the power to go there. You don't even have the city hall like city 25, which makes sense. But even if you get the Hammer of the Sun and Moon, you don't have enough materials to craft it. Yes, I'm aware of that. I'll still be trying to get it though. I will still be getting it though. That's basically what I was thinking of getting. So either I'm gonna get that or I'm gonna get like the helmet. It's one of the two. That's basically what I'm gonna waste my coin on. So it's either gonna be the hammer of sun and moon, and of course I'm waiting for a second coin, or it's gonna be the helmet. What was it? Which one of the two was it? I don't remember. Let me just double check. I believe it was, yeah. Yeah. Where's the helmet in here? I'm pretty sure that I saw the helmet somewhere in here. Oh, there. Yeah. Okay. I skipped it, I guess. So either it's gonna be the hammer of sun and moon, or it's gonna be the helmet. But one of those is gonna be for sure. I know that I don't have the materials, but at least I got it, you know. I can just get the materials along the way. I'll figure a way out to get more materials, but I still got it. Like, actually, what am I doing? Just go there. Okay, or maybe like this. Like, actually, no. Let's do this one right here. I might be able to get there before KVK starts. My kingdom has never won KVK, lol. Wow. Well, my kingdom didn't win a KVK so far either, man. Like 3269 had never won a KVK, but then of course they had the blessing luck of finding me. So I came with all of my raging power, my sunshine and everything, and I just showed them what winning feels like. So don't worry, man. Someone will come into your kingdom and he's gonna be able to give you a victory. Don't worry about it. Nah, just joking. As long as they are having like good migrations, you shouldn't be worrying about the rest. Like, they will get to a point where they win a KVK. If they're having bad migrations though, now that's where you start worrying a little bit. But then again, the way your account is right now, I would worry more about finding a way to make your account KVK viable. Like, you try and get those 10 million power right now, trying to get in that first rank alliance, get used to the idea of being in a KVK, try to unlock your tier 5. It's gonna take you a long time, like at least a year or a year and a half. So don't even like, try to basically understand what the game is about, try to understand like the basic concepts, just understand like what is that you need, how items work, how armaments work. Like, you just basically take your time with your account, man. It's gonna take a while. So focus on oh shit, I killed that thing way too fast. Basically try and learn the game for now. You will worry about winning KVK later, is what I'm trying to say. Like, in the beginning I didn't even know what I was doing, so even now I basically have like a good idea of the game, but I only know about 70 or 80% of the game. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know yet. So wait, how many KVK has your kingdom had? Duality? Yeah, that's a really good question, Green Dude. That's a really good question. If it's 3008, I'm guessing they've done at least 7 or 8 KVKs. Like, they should be at least in the 7th or 8th KVK. By KVK I mean like KVK 1, 2 and 3 included. So they should be at least in their 4th or 5th KVK, well, yeah, Season of Conquest basically. Now, the fact they haven't won any, it is kind of alarming, but at the same time, 3269 wasn't a bad luck as well. Like, they are not by any means a bad kingdom. I saw 3269 before I came in here. Like, of course I wasn't gonna be coming to like a kingdom who's basically like a loser, because it doesn't really do much to me, it doesn't really improve my account. So of course I was gonna check them out real good, and I saw that 3269 in particular, they had never won a KVK, but they're like a really viable kingdom. They're actually really good, they know their stuff, they have like really good leaders, they have a good community, sense of community, like not too much drama, but they all know like sense of humor. All of this matters because is that mentality that you want into the kingdom. And yeah, of course, like, I saw that they had actually didn't win the KVKs for dumb reasons, kind of like betrayals, or just like only one KVK, if I'm not mistaken. They were basically overpowered so crazily that they just gave up. But most of the KVKs, they were like so close to winning, they just couldn't. Like, when you're that close, it's not exactly like a red flag. So make sure that you know why they didn't win a KVK. Go there and ask, like, why exactly have you lost KVK so far? Normally, at least, like, if you go to like their Discord server, most of the alliances or most of the kingdoms have like a page dedicated to their previous KVK. So they basically have like a history about what exactly happened. my kingdom is very weak. Well, that's not exactly like a problem, because okay, if they're just weak, they will be fighting other weak kingdoms. The problem is if they have a lot of dead weight. If they have a lot of dead weight is basically when your kingdom is ranked as a kingdom who has a total of, let's say, 500 billion power, but 300 billion are players who barely play the game. So this is basically this is like dead weight. It's people who just don't fight, don't do anything, they just stay like, but they still do log in to the point where they are counted by the algorithm. If that's the case, then yes, it's kind of like trouble. Otherwise I wouldn't be too worried about you being like on a low power type of kingdom, you know. 500 billion is crazy. No, all I'm saying is that it might be 500 billion, but if it's not like active members, like I was just giving you like a suggestion. Like if it's not like active members, if they are just like deadweight people who just log in but they don't do their job, they don't fight in KVKs, they stay AFK, like that's a problem, you know. Or people who basically don't even come to the KVK at all. Maybe they have farm accounts, too many farm accounts, and they don't use them on a KVK, but the farm accounts are like over, like they're like City Hall 25, so they do count, you know. All of that matters. Ever, when are you going to do another 8-hour stream? Probably next KVK. Like this one is already finished. There's nothing to do right now. Like they're just pushing to getting those altars, but the fighting is actually done. Like nobody's fighting from the enemy team or anything. I haven't seen any fighting besides just a little bit here, I believe, today. But just like small skirmishes, the enemy basically gave up on the KVK. So at this point, you know, do like an 8-hour stream for what, man? I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna start making some videos. I'm gonna make like a video about how this KVK went, like basically like an what do you call that? Like basically like a sum up of everything that happened. Like did we win KVK? Did we lose KVK? Stuff like that. So I'll be focusing on that stuff a little bit more. I will still like be doing like streams, like I would say like 1 or 2 streams per week, maybe even 3, but probably like at the 2 zone. Right now we'll be focusing on other stuff a little bit more, you know. I'll still be grinding just like off stream, and whenever we have like next KVK, I'm gonna focus on a little bit more. Of course we'll come back, because I noticed that usually like during downtime there's not exactly much viewership going on, there's not much interesting stuff going on. It's basically like the same thing, just hanging with the viewers. So if I don't see anything interesting to do on a stream, I won't be streaming like every single day 2 or 3 hours. It's kind of like a waste of time. It's nobody's that interested to join up, and I feel like it's best like if it's best if there's usually too much content is also a problem. People get bored of too much content. Like it should be like that thing that you want to watch like once or twice a week and you are actually really excited about. Otherwise, if I just make like, if I'm like live 24/7, it's gonna be like a boring thing, you know. Everyone will be like, okay man, but I just saw this guy yesterday, like 3 hours, 4 hours, I'm gonna do the same goddamn thing today, you know. So I want to go like, I want to find like the balance between not too much content but not too little either, you feel me? That's about like the idea behind being a content creator. You gotta find that sweet spot. It's best to have like quality content, meaning like 2 hours of really quality stream, something really good, something that people like, getting people hyped up and everything, than just doing like random stuff that doesn't get anyone interested in. You won KVK? So far we won KVK per se, like meaning that we are like at the right steps of winning KVK. I'm gonna show you like in a second. So okay, actually yeah, we got a little bit of time. So point is, we won Kingsland. We kicked all the enemies outside of Kingsland. We kicked these guys out, we kicked these guys out. We have control of all 6 gates, and these 2 are of our allies, so they're like not one enemy is actually inside these gates right now, which is good. They have given up, they aren't fighting anymore, at least so far. Maybe they gather up and go for a second round, but I don't feel like they will. Most of the time they never do. The Great Ziggurat right now is under control from our allies, because of course they will be getting it first, but now it seems like we are getting the Great Ziggurat. and we will be the guys who get the coin. By coin I mean that we will be the alliance or the coalition who will be getting the great ziggurat at the very end. So it's good. Right now we are trying to get it. PPP, okay. So yeah, 6 passes is crazy. It's basically what happens when you try and kick the enemy off. Yeah, normally 6 passes is crazy because usually it's your allies who have the other 2, so you try and like divide on a 4 and 4 type of scale, but we were like a lot more powerful than our allies this KVK. We were like a lot more powerful than our allies this KVK. We are able to control these passes a lot more. We have a lot more fighting power. Unfortunately, they are slowly drained out. They fought really bravely against fire, and I'm gonna say it once more, props to Watercamp for actually proving to be a really great ally. They actually fought against fire in this zone like quite a lot, and after that they actually had to fight in here. They actually had to fight in here quite a lot as well against the against the Watercamp. So actually they fought in here and here. So I'm telling you, man, these guys actually tried their best. They actually held on, and we were able to retaliate and just take control of the so you'll get the star. Yes, so far yes, that's the idea. Now of course anything can happen, and by anything can happen I mean like many times there are times when basically like one of the kingdoms betrays their allies, so they want to get the star, for example, and they are like, okay, they offer a deal to the enemy. Now what the deal is that they are like, okay, so far you will not be getting anything in here, but if we join up and we kick like these guys away, for example, we will be getting the star, which these guys will be getting, and at the same time you two will be getting control of the Kingsland. They will be getting those extra rewards. So anything can happen per se. Like we are waiting, we are hoping that they are not this type of ally. Of course I don't feel like it's gonna happen, but doesn't mean that you shouldn't be alert, man. You should always be alert when it comes to like your allies and everything. So yeah, that's like basically like the situation right now, man. We won the Kingsland, we are doing good, but we should not lower our guard. We still have 15 more days actually. We still like 15 more days in Kingsland. We only are at day 35. Now this is the part where after Kingsland you focus on basically like 2 things. First of all is gathering gems. So you want to be getting as many gems as you can. Like right now is gem gathering time. As soon as you eliminate the enemies out, it's gem gathering time. You just go crazy on gathering gems. You shouldn't do anything, almost anything else besides gathering gems. The second thing that you want to do is you want to be basically getting and you want to be chaining as many barbs as possible. You don't want to stop chaining barbs just because KVK is over, because right now it's the time to actually basically stack up. Like the reasons to why I'm chaining barbs right now is because barbs, as always, they drop a lot and a lot of speed ups. Now all of these are speed ups that I'm gonna be investing into next KVK. So you take advantage of the fact that you won this KVK right now. It's what we should be doing. So we want to be basically taking advantage of the fact that we won this KVK. We got the map for free. So right now it's the time where you grind and you try and get as many gems, as many speed ups, and as many crystals. What do I mean by as many crystals? Basically the more crystals you spend, you have goals, and I'm gonna like rephrase it. I'm pretty sure that I mentioned it like 5 minutes ago, but I'm gonna like re-say it just because you duality, maybe you should know this like for your future. But basically the more crystals you spend into KVK, let me show you right about here. Okay, so it says in here, spend 40,000 crystals. If I spend 40 million crystals, is basically gonna give me 3 crystal chests. Now these chests, unlike other chests, are basically chests that you can keep for next KVK. So next KVK, as soon as the KVK starts, you basically pop these chests up, and you, if you do all of this, you basically have 1.5 million crystals to start. Now 1.5 million crystals, when you go into your crystal tech, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like you can basically like upgrade all your buildings, like your crystal mine. You can upgrade your crystal research center. You can basically like do all this starting like technology in here, like treaties, crystals earned. You can basically max out almost all the necessary stuff to push you for a great start next KVK. So this is why it's crazy important that right now we focus on like these three things. 1, gather gems. 2, spend crystals. 3, gather speed ups. So basically chain barbs. This is like what we are going to do for the rest of 15 days if everything goes up and running. 100 gems per hour. If you are using 5 gem gathering marches, it's 150 gems for 30 minutes. No, I believe what he meant is that if you kill a barb, you have a chance of getting 100 gems. Now this is usually really rare. Unlike Home Kingdom, this happens like really rarely. Most of the time you will be lucky enough to be getting like let me just show you in here from the reports, but most of the time you don't get that. Most of the time you get this. It's basically 5 gems, 5 x 10 gems, which is basically like 50 gems. It doesn't even this, like it's happened like really rarely. Look at my reports right now from only see here I got them, but point is like it's a very like rare thing to happen. So most of the time you what you want to be doing, and I feel like it's best to do, it's just use 2 marches to basically like exhaust all the AP that you have. And by all the AP I mean like all the AP, not potions. You try and keep your potions because you will be needing them next KVK. You try and exhaust the action points in here. You try and exhaust those, and you keep like 3 marches farming gems, and 2 marches you will be doing this gem farming, for example. I'm sorry, barb chaining. After you finish like the daily AP, you wait for it to regenerate and you push all 5 marches to gather gems. Lost Kingdom gives hella gathering speed, so that is why people gather gems mostly in Lost Kingdom. Yes. Right now as we are speaking, I'm getting like a couple of resources. The reason as to why I'm doing that is because I'm trying to go for I'm trying to fill the storehouse right here, get this like speed ups. I also need like the sculptures for Ishida Mitsunari because I have to like upgrade them. But after, usually like most of the time I'm down in here just gathering gems. I'm not getting resources in my main account. It's cute. You seen the contribution sheet on the Discord server yet, Eivor? Actually I haven't, man. Is there anything interesting to see in there? Last time I checked, I should have like 87 million kills, which should be like well within the goal. But let me double check it. Contribution sheet. Where is it? Like, where do you see the contribution sheet in here? What I'm sorry. What room is it? Like chat general, eventos. Where exactly can I find this? Reports, maybe. Resource seller. So sure, request titles. Where's like request titles? Yeah, okay, maybe someone can like guide me up as to where it is. I'm start gem farming with marches. Yes, you should. You definitely should. But you only okay. First of all, duality. You want to make sure you have a farm, brother, because the only reason as to why I farm gems is because my farms are basically getting resources from me as we speak. So my farms are getting resources while I'm gathering gems, you know. So I do have resources right now. If I go into my farms, I basically should have about an extra 300 million of each resource, and they're like keeping gathering, you know. So at the same time I'm doing both, but my main account is gathering gems. Info KVK. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I lost about 2 million. Okay, can I show this? Like, Skewt, can I actually show this, the Google sheet in here, or is it not allowed? If I can, then I can just like show it on stream. Also use a daily 500, which refreshes every day, every once a day. Yes, also that. So duality. If you go in here, every day you will have like a free 500 points that you can do. Make sure that you always claim that. It's free every single day. It's the only 500 million that you will see, so there's no way for you basically to mistake it with someone else. Sure? Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, actually share the sheet. Let's go. So let me just go in here. I got a new scene right here, Windows capture. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Chrome live streaming. Yeah, it's gonna be like this. So, if we go in here, so I was like kind of checking myself, but the power change, I lost 2 million power so far. And what is my goal exactly in? Okay, we should log this one. Is there like it's view only, but normally there's like a way for you to lock the first row right here, so it's always gonna like drag down with you, and you will know the power change, like what the columns are about. So if I go in here, let's see. Okay, so score goal was 97. My score is 97. Okay, so my score is like 97 million, and my score goal was 86. So I was pretty sure that I was like I had already done my alliance help gained. Okay, it's good, I guess. Dead troops gained 600k, not too much, but okay. Kill points gained 91 million. Okay. Tier 5 kills gained. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, I was like pretty sure that I was like above the score, so this is good. Like at least I'm actually quite. I'm feeling okayish about this now, you know. The score stuff isn't adjusted correctly since we have like no formula for it. Like I feel like it's actually decent, and the power loss is good as well. I lost like this. I was basically thinking about losing 3 to 4 million power this KVK. I lost a lot less than I was gonna. That I actually thought about losing, but okay. Like the first guy in here is Magellan. Okay, starting power 90 million, power change. Yeah, the whales, by the way. The whales 5s is second rank. I wonder how many kill points he got. Like he was pushing for over 2 billion. Sadly, I see that he only got 1 billion. But yeah, then again, it was the type of KVK where there wasn't much fighting. The fighting barely lasted about a day, I would say. Maybe even less. Like yeah, about 12 hours of fighting. After that, the enemy just gave up. Yeah, 12 hours, not even a day. But yeah, like actually really good. Magellan actually reached 2 billion kill point score. That's impressive. God damn it. Let's go by score. Let's actually go by score in here. Let's see who is from Z to A. How's it like? Wait, how do we exactly do that? From A to Z maybe? How do you exactly get the biggest score in here? Actually, okay, maybe it's here. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. We are good to go. So the first guy is Magellan. The third guy is Hacker. At least that's how they say this guy on the Vikings. Okay. Who's a strong? Eldor, Oxquebec, Walker, John. I actually wonder what rank I am if I go by this, you know. So I'm actually ranked 57. It's not as good as I would have wished, but okay. Could have done better, honestly. I could have actually done a lot better. I was looking to push for that 100 million. Maybe I do have when the level 9 gates open, I can just push for that extra so I can get the 100 million, because that's basically the kill points that I was trying to do right now. But we will see about that. We will actually see about that. But it was okay. It was a decent KVK. Like there was fighting, not too much, but there was definitely fighting. So I cannot honestly, I cannot really complain about it. I feel like it was actually like a really good KVK, and most of us, like, let's see who hasn't. I feel like most of us have actually done the job. You know, like I'm seeing like positive numbers in here. I'm not exactly seeing any guys who have struggled too much. Yeah, okay, there are a few guys in here like. These guys are like in the minus in here. 80 million. Yeah, about here I would say it's kind of like there's some people in here who are like in the minus. Okay, I don't know how this works. Like that's for Skews to decide basically. So, but normally I don't know if like normally I don't know how this one counts, because basically, yeah, let me just do one more. Basically what I was thinking about is kind of like, okay, is it like their fault if there was no fighting, you know? That's what's kind of like used to decide though, because some guys maybe they just couldn't like I'm not gonna lie, with the amount of fighting that there was, personally I was kind of nervous about not reaching the goal, to the point where I was thinking to myself, I have to fight today because tomorrow there might not be any fighting to do anyway. So I was like really trying to push and get those trying to push it and get those numbers up from the first day. And I was, thank God I made the decision, because the second day there was zero fighting. Like if I had like been like, okay, I'm gonna be fighting only like 5 to 6 hours a day and I'm gonna sleep, brother, I would have been cooked, you know. Like thank God I actually pushed right from the beginning. I'm gonna have a lot of fun cleaning the kingdom soon. Yeah, that's one of the reasons as to why I cannot be king, man. I'm not that heartless, and by heartless I don't mean like in a bad way. I'm just not that cold when it comes to like people. So I always give people like a second chance or a third chance or a fourth chance, and it's not a good thing. It's not a healthy thing when you want to be a leader. As a leader, you got to be able to always cut off the people who don't pull the weight. The problem is, how long do you want to take, like how far you want to take it, you know. Pretty sure I've seen people without 25 in the Lost Kingdom. You've seen them in maybe KVK 1, 2 or 3, but in KVK 4 or Season of Conquest that's impossible. You have to be the kingdom, the city hall needs to be level 25 for you to be there. Like KVK 1, 2 and 3, yes, you definitely have seen them because there's no requirement. But after KVK 3, when you go to Season of Conquest, the rules change and you need to be level 25 in order to qualify for Season of Conquest, for Lost Kingdom. You can still get like most of the other rewards, but you can still like do pre-KVK with your account. So pre-KVK basically means you waste like there's like stages where you also get like really good resources and rewards, but you basically kill forts, you kill marauders, which is basically like these guys. You also kill there's also one where you basically like what's like the second stage, I forgot about it, where you push power. So the more power you push, the more rewards you get. So there's definitely like ways in here to earn there's definitely rewards to be getting even by you at the current stage, but personally I would feel like restarting and making a new account would serve you a lot better, man. Maybe just, okay, maybe do it like this. Maybe play this account you have right now for like 2 or 3 months, try to understand the game, try to understand what the game is all about, how it works, the equipments, the items, the speed ups, what you should focus on, like how the events work, what are the most important event, what are the less important event, what you should be pushing, what you should not be pushing, how to actually basically optimize everything, how to chain barbs, what commanders to have, what commanders to push at each stage. We try to like get the answers to the game, and then you can basically make a new like a new account. And trust me, whenever you know what the game is, the account is going to be a lot better. You know right from the start what to push for, what to go for. You know exactly, like you have the answers, so you don't do any mistakes anymore. Like I did so many mistakes into my account, and this is the reason as to why I'm only 33 million power at the moment. I could have been like 50 million if I knew what the hell I was doing. By the way, Scutes, I actually believe that we will be getting quite a huge migration, quite a good migration since we won KVK this time, don't you think? I'm actually hoping that we might be getting some really good members from the enemy alliances. I already have another account in my kingdom and it's in the same alliance I'm in. Wait, I thought that you didn't have any farm accounts. I'm pretty sure you told me you didn't have any farm accounts. I'm try. I mean that's not for you to try, man. Like you can just like you can just take whatever comes to you. So it's So right, I'm just wondering, like I'm hoping that the migration will be really good for us. Okay, but let's try not to make the kingdom like an A rank though, because I really don't not want to be in part of an A rank kingdom. I feel like it's gonna be too much of an issue then. Get the runes, okay. Yeah, the runes actually gives like a lot. It gets like a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's see what we can get with that. How many do we have to do more? Like 8. Okay. Is City Hall level 8? Oh, okay, I see. It's still weak, but it's still something. Yeah, I mean it's something. Definitely something. You can start working on that. Try and get it to like City Hall 22 slowly with time, and you will actually see the benefits. Actually, I don't like that too much. I want to go for something bigger, yeah. So we can do like 4 in here. Okay. No, but I feel like we actually, as a coalition, we had like a really great performance. We were doing like a great job pushing the bolts were on point, everything was on point. I feel like we might have done like a couple of mistakes in terms of like rallies. Like we were like rallying the wrong place sometimes. We were just rallying knowing that we were losing, and we were still like swarming. Like the swarming of Attila and Gorgo, like we honestly have to find a solution for that. Swarming, like I feel like that exhausted like about 20% of our strength. Just swarming those Attila and Gorgo marches was crazy. Like as a kingdom, or like we honestly should think about the solution and what the best point of action is in those situations. Because at the level 7 pass, I was starting to get worried, man. We might have lost like at least, I would say, 10 million to 15 million troops, dead troops, just by actually going for the Gorgo Attila. I was honestly starting to get worried about that. Attila and Takeda, good rally commanders, right? Yes, Attila goes actually well with everything, but Gorgo basically is a commander that you really should not swarm. She really cannot be swarmed. Like Attila can, if sent with Charles Martel, maybe you can even swarm it. It's not recommendable, but it's okay. But with Gorgo, man, you will lose a lot more than you gain from attacking an Attila Gorgo. It's the worst rally to swarm. That's like the biggest mistake you can do, technically. I know that sometimes you have to do it because you have to save like whatever objective it is that you are protecting, but you really need to be careful and make sure that you do not overdo it, because that rally in particular is going to kill your troops and leave you with nothing. Nothing is as fun as fighting Rise of Kingdoms. It's actually like really fun when everybody do it. Yeah, like you learn to enjoy it. You learn to enjoy it because I feel like what you actually enjoy about it is the fact that you have been grinding for the last like 2 or 3 months, or even 4 months, or some people even like for 6, and you're just itching for that fight, man. You're basically done everything right. Your troops are trained, your speed ups are built, you have pushed, and honestly the thing with Rise of Kingdoms is that the rewards that you get from Rise of Kingdoms, from the shop and everything, and from the quests and everything else, it's impossible to get anywhere else. So people push to basically fight as many Season of Conquest as they can. They want to have as many fights as possible, because that's how you get some really cool stuff. Like you get the crystal coin you get the iconic crystal from the shop right here. Like I'll show you like in a second. Just making sure that I have everything going up and running here. So first of all, you get the Lost Canyon shop, which has some really nice stuff, and you always want to make sure to claim that iconic crystal. Always you want to be getting that. And you have like so many good stuff in here. Like you have these Shio blueprints, like basically like you have this golden equipment that are basically like free to get. All you gotta do is just like play KVK, you know. This is like really important stuff. And then if you go in here, you you actually go at the shop of the KVK. You also have some great stuff in here as well. All of this is really good. Like you have some city skills, skill damage in here, like depending on what you need. You basically have if you go in here, like you have some really great blueprints. Like we're talking about some really great golden items that you want to be getting as you build towards like your commander. So all of this stuff only come in KVK. You cannot get them off KVK so easily. Of course, there's sometimes there are like events, but most of the time it's impossible. So that's why people want to be getting in and playing KVKs as much as they can. Like if you can stay in a KVK the whole year, I feel like a lot of people will do it. Plus the map itself, like bigger resources, you get a lot more speed ups from the barbs, you get a lot more gems, you get a lot more everything, you know. I feel like of course it's a lot more valuable. I didn't get it. Instead I got the avatar frame. Never ever like, okay, this, don't worry, it's okay, man. It's just like another mistake that you will learn to basically do it better next time. That's what I meant by just trying to learn the game. Never go for decoration stuff. Almost never you should go for decoration stuff, man. I never do that. First of all, you get the functional stuff. Basically you need to think about not making your city prettier. You gotta think, or your profile, you gotta think about making it functional. That's the last thing that I will ever buy, honestly. So if you go in here, let me just show you, like Lost Canyon. Let's open this shop right here. The iconic crystal is always first, always. You never get this. This is just basically like a decoration. You don't even need it. It's just for fun. It's for whales to get. Like usually decorations are for whales and krakens, guys who have basically bought everything to the point where their only excitement is to just make their city and their account prettier. This is basically for them. This is not for us, man. Us free to play, we have to get as much value as we can from this shop right here. So the first thing you always be getting, iconic crystal. And the second thing, if you don't have like eternal night and shield's return, you always go for these two, in my opinion. I would always go for these two because I believe they are really good. You want to get like at least 5 of them, and by 5 I don't mean like 5 because you need 30 pieces to get 1 item, so you need 5 items. The reason that you need 5 items is that if you go in here, I'll show you like in a second. Make sure everything is right in here. Okay, so if I go in here at my equipments right here, right now, basically in order to upgrade from level 2 to from level 1 to level 2, you need another item. So it's kind of like a merge. Like you sacrifice this item in order to get this stuff right here to get level 2, and then you need another item to get level 3, and another item to get level 4, and another item to get level 5. So it's kind of like pushing the item towards like the next level. So that's why you have a lot of work to be doing in a Season of Conquest, man. And I feel like Season of Conquest, it's basically really valuable. It's the most valuable thing in a KVK. Even if you lose, you still will be getting some really damn good stuff. But if you win, it's even better. Lila, hey, hello man, how are you doing today? Congrats on the win. Well, maybe too soon to say it, but yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. But I'm just hoping that everything goes well. Like so far we are basically we're gonna be getting the coin. We are at the moment, the water camp has control of the Great Ziggurat. They will be getting like before us, but we should be getting it just a little bit later. So technically everything is working out. We have pushed the enemies out of the Kingsland. Like we have controlled all, basically like 6 out of 8 gates, where 2 are under the control of our friends, of our allies, and we have pushed the enemies out. We are trying to go for their altars right now as we speak, trying to get this stuff right here so we can get the healing cost. Honestly, I don't really care too much about the healing cost, more than I care about even for this, like most of this I care about this altar in particular, which I really want. Like I really want this action point recovery. I want, like, the more action point recovery we have, the better it is going to be for my account, man. So the more action points I will have to spend when I because right now I'm like trying to really hard push into farming and chaining barbs, just trying to get those 40 million crystals spent this KVK. If I may go for 50 million, it's going to be even better, and I feel like I can go for 50 million, but still. Oh yeah, the new map is amazing, man. I actually showed it on the like I showed it on the Discord as well. It's actually amazing. Like, yeah, let me show you like another time. It's crazy. It's beautiful. I feel like that's a really good way. That's a really good thing. Look at this, man. Just look at how amazing it looks. Look at this. Like, this should have been done like a long time ago. I was trying to zoom out for something else, and I came I actually saw this by mistake. But look at this crazy thing. Like, you can see everything in pink. Like, here we are. Here are our allies. Here's like our allies as well, like the enemies in here, like the allies in here. Like, I feel like this is really good, man. And look at how you basically have the passes and everything is designed so it's a lot easier to see everything, man. I don't know, it's a lot cooler to see, a lot better. Yeah, I feel like this is amazing. This is amazing. And you get some new filters in here, like battle markers, alliance markers, which honestly I don't know, does this one like remove battle markers in here? No, it doesn't. Alliance markers. So if I wait a minute, if I go in here, are you telling me, yo, they actually enabled alliance markers? Or is this for content creators only? Or can someone actually double check that? Guys, can someone actually double check that? Okay, is this for everyone right here? Like, look at this. You can now hide, and this should basically be for content creators, right? No way. But if it is for everyone, it's gonna be amazing. Even though I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty upset because I fought for like 4 months about this goddamn option. Yeah, I fought about 4 months, man, trying to get a content creator status only for this option. Like, the only reason as to why I want to be a content creator with Lilith is because of this option. But can someone actually check this thing? No, but it's actually really good. I don't feel like it's a bad idea because sometimes markers become like a pain, man. Like, whenever you're like field fighting and have like a big ass marker just basically shoved up in here so you cannot see your troops, you may sometimes maybe you want to turn them off. Not always, but sometimes. There were times when honestly markers and were being placed kind of like really bad on the map, and it was impossible to focus on the fight. No, but can someone actually check that, please? See if they can maybe do it as well. I can just go into my farm account, and because it's not my farm account is basically not connected as a content creator, so therefore I should not have the option there. But or maybe I do, I don't know. But I only provided the ID for this account. Our ball took on both camps and won. Yeah, true, man. True. Like, we were doing really good. We were doing really good, man. I feel like we carried about 80% of that KVK in the end. Like, Kingsland was 80% of us, well, 70% of us and 30% of water. Actually, 80% with 20, yeah. Water did do, honestly, water actually held up really good, man. I was expecting water to fail big on the Kingsland, but they actually held up really good. Like, they had some really great fights with both the fire camp and like, they had some really great rewards with fire camp and the wind camp. Crazy. As a kingdom, we placed third in our camp, 1 billion plus kills. Nice, man. What's the goal for food trading ratio in Season of Conquest? Honestly, no idea, man. But most of the time it should be like 1 and 2, I guess. Yeah, Scoots, I actually have a question on that, man. So, is all the alliances on our camp gonna be getting the rewards, or because how many kingdoms do we have in our coalition right now? So coalition right now is One Piece, 234, MS, 69, 94, and 34 in age. Do we have like any other alliances who basically are part of the coalition but cannot join? Like, how does it work when you have like 10 alliances into one coalition? Like, how does the thing even work with the rewards at the very end, man? I'm really curious about that. $42 auto arcs each. What the hell are auto arcs even though? Are they like this? Wait a minute. Like, am I like? Is it like this? No, it's not inscription. So what do you even use auto arcs for? Where's like the auto arc shop, man? What do you even trade them for? Maybe in the line shop. I'm sorry, in the shop in here. Oh, so yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it actually is. But I see nothing in here that can be bought with this. Like, most of them are actually coins. Because I was actually looking at this before, like auto arc limited. So it says coins in here. Do you need like an auto arc in order to buy that? It shows up when KVK ends. Oh, I see. And how does it work? Like, does the kingdom distribute the auto arcs, or is it like just basically like the guys on the rankings? Is it the guys in here who get the auto arcs? Like, who exactly gets them? I know that there's like some stuff that you get in here, but first to 10 they get like an auto arc. Check their buffs. Okay, give me like a second. Okay, is it possible for me to like connect this one? I don't know, I'll try it out, but I feel like I'm gonna lose this one as well. It's kind of risky. It's kind of risky, and I went way too far. Maybe just a little bit more. Hopefully it doesn't reset. Oh, you little... Yeah, okay, it's impossible now. He moved way too far. He moved way too far. Inscription destructive. The wielder's troop gains 3.5% boost to normal damage dealt whenever that troop launches a basic attack. It has a 10% chance to spend 100 rage to increase the damage. Hunter. Inscription hunter. Okay, so that's basically like inscriptions. The wielder troops gets 5% boost to skill damage dealt. Nice. When dealing the direct damage to a single target, the damage is increased by 10%. Otherwise, it is increased by 2%. Irreproachable? I'm guessing speed or something, or Avenger. Counter attack damage, okay. Yeah, so it's actually like really good inscriptions basically, right? I see. No, it's actually like really good stuff. You know what I was wondering? Like, what I basically need information about right now is that if I go to like inscriptions, like, okay, I know that sometimes you get some really good stuff, but I'm not aware of basically what the best inscriptions are. You know, like what exactly is that the best thing to do? Who is like the most like valued, I guess, you know? Not just in terms of like the buffs, but it's kind of like which type is the best inscription, you feel me? If I ever recycle these armaments, you can probably buy balance from courier shop. No, I cannot. I basically recycled most of my armaments. I would say like about 90% of them. And no, I only was able to buy only one. Sadly enough, I don't have enough, man. I only managed to buy only one inscription shard. I need 7 more in order to go for something like this in here. So, yeah. But even then, I don't even know which one of these is actually like for the best, you know, like which actually applies better to what. I honestly need like a lot more knowledge when it comes to like inscriptions. Like I need to go deeper, man. I need to go deeper when it comes to like my knowledge about inscriptions, because I cannot just take any inscription, basically like work so hard on it and then find out that if I get another one, there's basically like a better inscription out there. I know what the best inscription is, you know, you feel me? Because okay, I get that, like I get it if I go in here and I go to my CPO, like this was like a really good inscription, like even Neil, like it's actually a rare one, why not? But it's kind of like, is it the best one for CPO, you know, feel me? Maybe there's something else that's even better. So I do need to find like some guy who actually knows a lot about inscriptions, and I mean like a lot, who can go like in the deep status, like okay, this one is over this one, if it's this guy, this is what you want to focus on. If you get your hands on this, you try and do that. This double inscription a lot better than like single inscriptions, like this. What there's like I understand inscriptions, but kind of like in general, like I know the general stuff, like I know how to make decent inscriptions, but I cannot make legendary or amazing inscriptions, you feel me? There's like a difference in there. Saber, you are the one breaking the recycle system? No man, I honestly, wait a minute, how much? I feel like I pretty much, yeah, I only have 280 now, and there's a lot more that I need to recycle. But actually about 100 of those I actually got in the last few days, because I recycled like 4 or 5 days ago. There's a few, but because they're not ARC, I haven't checked them out just yet. It's kind of what is said though. What's actually said is the fact that all I could buy was one inscription shard, only one. So I cannot get either, like I cannot get a single one of these. You can't recycle right now, lol? What do you mean, like, but I cannot recycle right now? I feel like CP already failed, but let's just give him a shot by going into 1v1. They disabled recycling? I recycled like 5 days ago. What do you mean? Really? I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not sure. I'm 100% sure I recycled about 1,700 items like 5 days ago. So I don't know when they disabled it, but it wasn't recently for sure. Yeah, why, man? This is the first time I'm hearing about this. It's honestly the first time that I'm hearing about the fact that they somehow disabled recycling. Try recycling something, you will see, okay? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. That's kind of weird indeed, man. Okay, so what I gotta do right now is I need to find the bastion. We gotta find bastion because we have to gather 3 runes, so we want to be getting that. Gather 500 gold. Okay, we gotta do that, but not today. I'm gonna be doing it like throughout the night for tomorrow. Donate 1,000 wood. Let's see if we can get some reset on this one. Maybe something better. Gather 3 runes. Let's go. Okay, nice. Trying to get those crystal tech up and running as much as we can, man. We honestly, what else can I get like in the last shop, which is gonna be really good for me? Are we talking like with this stuff? like one part of me actually. Saint Pierre Basilica legendary. Okay, this is really good. Actually really good for me being like an infantry main so far. Troop defense 2%. Okay, damage to orbs, not really much needed. Skill damage, Twilight Falls, why not? Are you winning, son? I actually just won, man. So far I'm winning. So far I'm winning. We won Kingsland, everything is going peachy, we will be getting the coin. I'm just hoping that no betrayal happens because it's gonna be rather sad. Like, I won KVK 1, I lost KVK 2, we were betrayed. I lost KVK 3, we were betrayed. I lost KVK 4, we were betrayed. KVK 5, hopefully we are not betrayed anymore. Hopefully. I don't know why, but betrayal is getting like this is becoming like this new norm, or rather like kind of like a trend. Everyone betrayals right now. It's getting crazy, it's getting out of hand. Transmutation stone, I don't really, I don't feel like I'm going to be getting this for like 3000. Why waste? Get the materials, choice chest 33% off. I actually want to get some items, man. I was wondering if I could get like some water, some items, even though you might be like you don't have the materials, but still I don't give a shit about that. This is just decoration. I was wondering about some items, or ooh, okay, this is actually really good, but it costs coins though, so I don't know if I want to be using coins even if I had those. But the 5% action point recovery, now this is really good, man. Personally, I'm trying to really value the action point recovery. I'm actually liking it so much, it's insane. I feel like it's getting to a point where the more action points you have as a free to play, the better it is. So I'm starting to learn how to appreciate it, if I may say so, but I know that it's too much, like that's too expensive. And even if I had those, I wouldn't buy it, because there's like other priorities at the moment. But I would buy it like if I like at another chance, I guess. Did I go for like 3 or 1? Alright, I'm doing good. Okay, hopefully we have some hopefully we have some runes in here that we can gather. Yeah, we actually do. Let's go. Troop attack, stone gathering speed, nothing, training speed, gathering speed, or whatever. Yeah, let's go with this, I guess. Training speed, I'm sorry, gathering speed. Let's try and get this one real quick, get our hands on it. But let's send knights, it's a lot faster, a lot better. So star, yes. So far, yes, man. So far, we are the kingdom who will be getting the star. Like it's basically like decided, but all I'm trying to say is that I'm really hoping that there's not some like last minute betrayal, which honestly happens. Make sure you get the 30% off though. Each legendary material choice chest is valued at 2.4k gems, so 30% off is the best value you can get. Yikes. I know, my red. If I do that, like it's what you're saying is actually really good, but if I do that, okay, whatever. Like if I do this, the problem if I do this, I will not be I will not exactly be left with much stuff to buy, like the skins and everything, you know. Again, I will not be buying skins this KVK. It's impossible for me to get 600k of those points, but I still want to like get a good decent skin from my city as soon as possible. Like what does the skin that I have right now have at the moment? Like it's only like an epic one, so it shouldn't be like the best one in the house. But so this one gives me like infantry health plus 5%. I believe there was one in here which basically gave me the 10% infantry defense, if I'm not mistaken. Was it like here? Yeah, like this is actually like quite good, man. St. Peter's Basilica. But then again, I will be pushing for Zenith of Power in like a year, so yeah, I don't feel like I would very much need it. Twilight Falls is actually like a really good one, which I would love to get my hands on. Top Copies Palace. Now it's actually like a really good skin for AFK time. Even when you get your cavalry and archer march, you can get the skin. Wait. Okay, what do you mean by that? Okay, I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm just gonna keep it in here. Just gonna keep it in here, man. wait for the right moment to actually use it, I guess. Zenith of Power is so bad you will actually end up like Spartan Gaming. Why not end up like Lefty Spartan? The guy actually got the place, man. Why are you trying to be so pessimistic? Okay, question. How many top copies is easy to get? Yeah, it's just that it's not the thing that I need the most from the list though. That's why I'm not getting it right now. I need some other stuff there that's really good for me. Question about Lefty Spartan, Yasin. How many years of speed ups did he have? Because I don't know that. I know about Lefty, who basically got it done with 8. I don't know about how much years of speed ups Spartan Gaming wasted. Zenith, at least the good skin ones, is for whales. There's no place for free to play or mid spender. But yet you see that there are ways that mid spenders can get those. Like you have to sacrifice a lot. But I've seen all the YouTubers who are like free to play get Zenith of Power. Now it's starting to get to a point where, you know, I feel like what's actually happening, honestly believe that what is actually happening, it's not that whales the one getting Zenith of Power. I feel like whales basically got everything that they wanted from Zenith of Power. Like most of the whales in Rise of Kingdoms have already just gotten everything. I honestly feel like that's kind of like what's happening right now. It's not that we are trying to beat whales. I feel like the whales basically got fed up. They're like full, and we are just trying to get some stuff. You know, 7 years of speed up is a safe spot. Yeah, exactly. You know, like Lefty Spartan got it done with 8. Spartan game didn't spend that much speed ups, okay? But Lefty Spartan, he had 8 years of speed ups and he got the first place. So I feel like he did really good, man. He got the skin, he is doing really good. I don't know what skin he got. I feel like it was like a toilet flush type of one. Like it was actually not a good one to watch, but definitely had the buffs. So I feel like it's actually doable, man. Why not have that that amazing city skin? I really want to be pushing for that one day. How are we doing on the on this one? Like 7.5 million. We need 2.5 million resources more. This one is level 6. Okay, so honestly, if you ask me, man, Zenith of Power is actually done. Lefty got 4 million power from research, and other 36 million came from training. Yeah, basically. So he had plenty of speed ups, man, when he went there. And he wanted to have 10 years to be safe, but he actually had 8. He had been done. Like he was like, for the last so much time, I've basically like, he was having really bad KVKs. He wasn't hard trying in KVKs because he wanted like safe speed ups, and I get that. Like he was basically just, he was done. Like he really wanted to go for it, but he got it done. Like congratulations to him. Here's the question: is it better to get Twilight Falls or Zenith of Power? Zenith of Power, I feel like. Like most of the Zenith of Power buffs basically give you at least like a 15%, a good 12 to 15%. So it's whoa, walk. What the hell are you doing? The skins from Zenith of Power are always the best one because they're not so free to play. It's not, most of the time it's not even comparable from what I've seen. Of course there are like a few city skins that basically Twilight Falls basically somehow rivals per se, but yeah, like it's zenith of power skin are usually like the best ones. They're like meant for whales, they're meant to make everyone compete. So if it's like the same level as a free-to-play skin which everyone can get from having a good kvk, of course nobody's gonna fight for it. Like for kvks, if you're good at hoarding those speed ups, you can definitely get zenith for sure. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now. Like I'm spending a few action points, which I'm not really proud about because I'm gonna be lowering my action points quite a bit. But I'm trying to get as many speed ups as I can right now. I don't know how much I have. If anything, I'm gonna run a scan to make sure, because I don't know how much I spend this kvk. I don't know how many speed ups I actually spend this kvk. I gotta check me out. Like general speed ups, I actually wasted about 0 if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. So if I go in here, let's go to flash, or actually we should have this. Speed up calculator. Yeah, wait a minute, we can actually just do this right now. Research, I have universal 989.5 days. So I'd say not bad at all, man. I don't even know how to read this one, but I would say not bad at all, man. Like I got 949 days, like almost 1,000 days. 11 more days, and I have like 1,000 days of general speed ups, which is about 2.5 years. So I'm still like at a decent point about getting it. I'm almost there. You feel me? 8.6, and what exactly is it that you're gathering? 1 million, but I'm not gonna wait for you, so let's go for something here. Oh. I finished work. I'm back now. You work as a translator, right? Or I'm sorry, as a copywriter. Don't you work from home? No, but honestly, I'm doing really good in terms of my speed ups. And that's why I want to stay like low power, because I don't wanna like, the higher you go, the more speed ups you will be needing to spend every kvk, because the more troops you have and the higher the goal of the kill points, and the higher the kill of the kill points, the more fighting you will have to do. So that's why I'm trying to get the Zenith of Power City skin while I'm still like low power, and I'm actually able to save a good 30 to 40% of the speed ups that I basically win. Like most of the time I always use like about half of the speed ups, and about another half I just store them. Even this kvk, man, I didn't touch a single general speed up right here. A single one of them. Like this general speed ups I haven't touched for about 3 kvks. I'm always going with this. Like I wasn't, look at this. I don't know how many healing speed ups did I have. Let me just double check. So healing speed up, I have 73 days still. I barely used about 40 to 50 days of healing speed ups this kvk. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's actually, if you're low power, what am I? Not even existing, because you cannot even go into kvk. But yeah, man, you just take advantage of everything is what I'm trying to say. Save up till next year? Yeah, basically it's what I want to do. Like I want to save up as much as possible, be getting those 3,500 days of speed ups, and make sure that I push for really good Zenith of Power. And then what's gonna feel worse, honestly, what's gonna feel worse after that is deleting. You have very little healing speed ups. That's because I used most of them. But I can compensate with my general speed ups. The thing is, I never ever needed to do so. Yeah, but the 5-minute ones actually have 73 days of those. And during my whole KVK, I wasted about 50 days of speed ups. So technically, if the next KVK is like this one, I have enough speed ups to sustain that one either. I would rather die than stay tier 4 for 1 year. Lol. It's not about staying tier 4 or staying tier 5, man. It's about knowing how to get the best stuff while you still can. Even if I get the tier 5, I'm still not gonna go over 40 million power, so it's not an issue. It's really not an issue. Ugh. Tier 4 is weak compared to tier 5. Well, yes and no. Meaning that tier 4 is weak to tier 5, but when you trade, depending on how you trade, like, you can still trade to your advantage even with tier 4s. Because if the enemy kills like, if the enemy wounds like 50,000 of your tier 4s, but you wound 20,000 of your enemy's tier 5, they're gonna cost a lot more than yours. Like, tier 5s are expensive, man. I'm not saying you don't need them. You definitely do want to be getting your hands on those tier 5. They're very, very much important. But you can just play it in such a way that you can benefit from the fact that you don't have them. Just try and get everything that you can. So I will be needing like at least 6 months to be getting my tier 5 and everything, because I will be need to upgrade my castle. My castle will be taking a while. Yeah, tier 5s are always expensive. They are expensive in terms of speed ups, they are expensive in terms of resources, but they are expensive for a reason, because they provide great value on the battlefield. Because if you have like tier 5s versus tier 4, yes, you might trade like positive in terms of like power, but in terms of troops, a ball of tier 5s is gonna destroy a ball of tier 4s. So you have more presence on the field. Like, of course, you have the most powerful troops on the field. Even if you losing half of your troops is a lot worse than the enemy losing all of them, you are still gonna get the objective at the end of the day. The enemy isn't. They will just be getting like the slow win in terms of like resources and speed ups, but you got the objective because you had the strongest ball. They died, like their troops died. Oh, he actually got the equipment material chest. He's got a legendary commander sculptures. He's gotten everything, man. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna get in that. Back fire alarm. What do you mean fire alarm, man? That's you're saying that as if kind of like the dinner is ready. That's if there's a fire alarm, I'm running. Okay, like that's actually like a really good spend, man. But right now, I just gotta get my priorities straight. Unless you are whale in KVK with tier 5, it won't actually matter. Okay, like I said, tier 5s basically helps you out, is more expensive. Like tier 5 is more expensive. It's a lot more hard on the account, but you will always win the fight. Like you will always win the fight with tier 5, so you will always secure the objective with tier 5s. That's like the difference. That's why people need tier 5s. You reach VIP 14, now you can finally get the tier 5s. Yes, I need to gather a few gems though, because I need like 60,000 gems just to upgrade my build, and we aren't counting the gems that I will need to be spending towards buying the books. So towards buying the books is going to be even more challenging. I still need about 15,000 books if I'm not mistaken. So 50,000 books, that's about 150,000 gems. So with just like quick calculations, I need 300,000 gems. I'm sorry, I need 200,000 gems to upgrade to tier 5. I want to finish all my 3 marches set for next KVK. Nice, man. Well, I feel like next KVK I'll probably be fighting with only 1 march just yet. But I will be on the... I will try and unlock Huo along the way, so I will be almost... I will not have good items, but I will be having the Huo and Duran March in stock. I just will not be having items for that. I gotta work a little bit on the items. Items and materials are kind of like a problem for my account right now. I gotta be pushing hard in those directions. But otherwise, yeah. The idea is that we will be hard pushing right now in a lot of stuff. We got the VIP 14. VIP 15 is really eyeing me out, but I'm not gonna be getting it. Not anytime soon. I really cannot be getting that anytime soon right now. I have like other priorities. Again, it's really amazing. Having this is amazing, and VIP 19 was crazy as well, I ain't gonna lie, but this thing is not gonna happen for me. I have to have 6 million VIP points to get VIP 19. That's crazy. Ever did you see that my glorious king and god Ragnar can be seen in the commander section? What? Where are you? Is this what you meant? I see Joan of Arc, Nevsky, CPO. I don't exactly see your... Why not running 2 infantry marches? Ragnar CPO, Ragnar CPO, and William Wallace Liu Che. That's not a bad idea, honestly. That's honestly not a bad idea, running 2 infantry marches. But okay, the problem with having 2 infantry marches, though, there is a problem. I'm sorry, where was I? Let's go back again to the pane, to here. Go to the commanders. Okay, the normal commander thing. What do you mean? I am 2 commanders, man. Oh, my commanders. I thought that Lilos was talking about his, man. Oh, you mean that Ragnar is here now? I see. Oh, I thought that you meant that he was showing up in your profile, so I actually went to your commanders. Oh, it's gonna take a while for me to find the guy. Who is actually, let's just go by infantry. If I'm not mistaken, he should be infantry. Should be a lot easier finding him like this. Ah, there he is. There he is. Nice. Okay, as I was saying though, Arifian, with the problem with having 2 infantry marches and no other type of marches is that I will be too reliant on infantry. So I'm actually kind of worried about that. I'm kind of worried about being too reliant on infantry to the point where, because it automatically means that I'm only using 1 building from my troops. The other 3 are basically like troops to be killed on a KVK, like they are not even needed, you know. So I don't want to be, if I want to be infantry alone, I feel like I'll be too reliant on it. Do you feel me? That doesn't like make sense, or is like too stupid of a reasoning for me? William, Nevsky, Joanne, Zug Herman, Warwick, Liu Chen, Sibo Ragnar. No, I mean like the way you're saying it, like having all of those, yes, but I feel like just focusing too hard on infantry alone, it's gonna be like a problem for my city just because of that. I don't know. I feel like it's best. Oh shit! Motherfucker. Okay. No. The problem is, as I was saying, I feel like it's best if I work on my infantry. I'm sorry, if I work on my cavalry and on my archers next, and I have like at least one commander type of each. And then I focus on what exactly is it I want to do with the two remaining marches, you feel me? But I do feel like having like at least one march of each is gonna basically enable me to train troops a lot faster, because I'm gonna be using all types of troops instead of just my infantry at the moment. Because I feel like that's gonna be like a bit of an issue. But I don't know why. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but that's kind of like the reason that I'm thinking about it. I think you should wait on cavalryman. Wait on it? I don't know. Maybe. Don't invest gold heads into too soon into it. Yeah, it's kind of like a tough decision, honestly. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should wait a little bit on that. On the other hand, I got Joanne, which is basically unlocked, and I don't know if I've done any upgrading into her. I have to check. Let me just check on my Joanne right now. See how exactly things are going with her. Where is she? I feel like I've upgraded her a little bit. Okay, so I already worked on my Joanne just a little bit. Oh, I even got her sculptures. Let's go. So she's already 1111 in here. You know, I already poured some sculptures into her from what I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Like cavalry right now, it's not exactly looking that strong. Archers is looking strong. Like the new archers are really good. Infantry is looking strong. I feel like cavalry is kind of like starting to lag behind a little bit. Maybe they need a little bit of time. Because we know archers is trash this year. Infantry is amazing. Well, archers is not. The new archer commander seems to actually be really viable. Like it was trash, but I feel like with the new commander, some stuff might change in here. Infantry is amazing, cavalry is trash, but we didn't know yet. Next cavalry can change the cavalry meta next year. Yeah, it's a tough thing, man. It's actually like a tough decision making. But yeah, you might be right. Maybe I want to wait on it just a little bit. Maybe just craft the items, just prepare the items and everything, and just decide on the commander later. So far, I still got plenty of work to be doing with my CBO, so. And my CBO still needs a lot of work. We need the helmet, we need the Hammer of Sun and Moon in here. We need like a really good trial as well. So we definitely have like plenty of work to be doing on my infantry as well. It's not like everything is peach perfect. Okay, let's see how many quests we got left. We need to do some random ones right now. Contribute. I don't like donating this stuff, man, but what you gonna do? Okay, let's go. Nice. Okay, and with this, I feel like, guys, it's time for me to call this one a day. So thank you all for stopping by the stream, guys, but it's actually like about 1 a.m. in here. I really gotta sleep soon, and I'll be making a video right about now, which is kind of like as soon as I finish the stream, I'm gonna be making a video. I'm gonna record it because I'm only gonna like rework it later. Well, so I'm probably gonna be posting the video like tomorrow, which is gonna be like basically like a summary of the KVK, how everything went. Basically, most of the stuff that I already said on stream, but I feel like I do need to make a video for like just to have it on my channel. And yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I really appreciate you being here as always. I hope I see you in the next stream. I don't feel like I will be doing a stream tomorrow unless there's something really interesting. I'll probably be doing like a stream after tomorrow. So right now is what? Right now is like Wednesday. I think I will be doing like another stream. It will be like on Friday. Tomorrow I'll be taking like some time off. Like since like the fighting is basically over, I don't want to do like too many streams. Like I want to do like a type of, I'm thinking of doing like a on and off type of thing. You feel me? I'm thinking about doing like at least like a stream once every 2 days or once every 3 days, to the point where I'm not exactly out of the picture. Everyone can see my stream, everyone knows exactly what I'm doing, but at the same time I'm also just taking care of the business as well, because there's like other stuff that I also have to really focus on. I don't even want to make like too much content to the point where it's boring watching me. So that's what I was kind of like low-key thinking. I was low-key thinking about the fact that, you know, maybe making too much content is also boring. People don't want to see me too much, they want to see me too little. It's kind of like finding the right balance. Okay guys, again, thank you all for stopping by the stream today. I really appreciate all of you, and I will see you guys in the next stream. And